Hey guys, and welcome back to Cardiff City with our third season in the Premier League. So far, obviously, it's not been the greatest of achievements. We came 16th and then we came 15th. So, in our 2 seasons, we went up 1 position. But hopefully this third season, will be slightly different. I'm hoping we've done enough where we can actually start to push into the middle of the table. Who knows? Maybe, maybe not. But so far in the first month of the season, I have to say, we've done pretty well. Obviously, last time you saw us, we beat Millwall 4-3. Pretty incredible match there. Newcomers Millwall really gave us a game there. It looked like it was going to be all ours, but they tried to come back, and they almost did it. But luckily, first, Ndidi got that 76th minute goal. After that, we came up against Chelsea. Obviously a very tough game. We don't normally get many points against the big teams, but we drew 0-0, so I was quite happy with that. It showed our team obviously is very good defensive. After that Millwall game, I was a little bit worried about our defense, but the Chelsea game there proved they can still do it possibly. After that, we played against Huddersfield. We got another draw here. Luke Ayling scoring after Anthony Knockert, I don't know how to pronounce his name actually. Knockiart? However it is, he scored before though, and so we just got 1-0. Not the best of results there. I was hoping for a little bit more, but, so far unbeaten, I guess, so it's pretty good at the time. After that, we played against Swansea. We beat them 3-1. Great to beat our rivals, of course. Swansea got a little consolation goal at the end there by Danny Welbeck. It was looking like it was going to be 3-0 before then. Patrick Roberts scored, Falcao scored, and Josh Murphy scored. Very nice to see Falcao get a goal from open play, obviously. He scored a penalty against Millwall. Then we had Chelsea and Huddersfield. He didn't score, so I was getting a little bit worried about him, but he scored against Chelsea. Hopefully that's a sign of things to come. After that, we played against Man United. Another tough game. We lost this game 2-1, so not really what I had in mind, but, again, the defense didn't do too badly. They scored 2 goals in the 86th and 90th minute. And Chris Maytham scored in the 29th. So we were 1-0 up, like almost the entire match. But I will tell you, Man United probably did deserve the win. They completely outclassed us the entire match. It was kind of robbery that we were winning. Then when Mata scored, I was like, okay, a draw. Okay, fine. They've been honest the whole match. How have they not scored already? I'll take a draw. And then Pogba kind of kicked me in the teeth. So, yeah, that was... I mean, we didn't deserve anything from that match, but the fact we came so close from getting 3 points is kind of annoying then to leave with none. So that kind of then meant we lost our first match of the season. After that, we played against Newcastle in the League Cup. We won at 3-1. Another good victory here. Kennedy got 2 goals there. Roberts did get sent off, but even with that, we scored 2 goals after he was sent off, and Patterson got another goal. After we played against Everton in the Premier League, we won 1-0. Giovanni Dos Santos, he came on and he scored a goal. He shows that he's still got it. Dos Santos has still got it. I'd love to see him getting on the score sheet just because, I mean, he's still got it. He's 31, but he's still got it. Still worth 5 million as well. But today we got 2 matches. We've got Man City and we have Liverpool. 2 very, very tough games. I don't know how we're going to do here. We'll have to wait and see. We got a point against Chelsea. We did lose against Man United, so it could really go any way. Currently, we're 5th, but it's only been 6 games so far. But the fact we're this high, is a nice thing. It makes us feel good about ourselves. If we could get some points against... If we could beat either Man City or Liverpool in one of those games, I'll be very happy. I would say that. Just one of them to win. If we could just get 3 points from one of them, I'd be very happy. It would keep us around that sort of top area, possibly, which would be really nice. But can we do it? Probably not. Unless this team has gotten much better than I think they have. So far, I wouldn't say it's been a massive improvement from last year. I think we're playing okay. The results have been good, but I'd say overall how we played has been slightly better than last year. Maybe our new players just need to fit into their roles, get used to each other, and hopefully after that, we'll start playing better. It might take a few months, because we did bring in quite a few new players, I have to say, so maybe it will take a while for our team to get used to each other. This is the formation we're playing today. When we play the big teams, we go for this kind of formation. With the tactics we've been losing the last couple of years, we play a bit more defensive. They've worked out for us sometimes, and I think they go well with the team here. Falcao up front, of course, 34 years old. He's still got it, though. On the other side, we got Murphy. We got Benedette, behind Falco, the Colombian connection there. Then we got Roberts on the other side. Roberts has been really good, actually. I have to admit, I think he's looking really nice. I'd say the best players so far this season have been Roberts. Murphy has been really good. Ndidi, because Ndidi's just always great, isn't he? Ndidi's always great. He's a great buy. The guy we're going to play, Atakan Akanyak, the young German and defensive midfield there, because none of our players really play that well defensive midfield, but he does. That's why we brought him in, so we can play both of them there. We got Cunningham at the back here. Mayfam, I think, is a pretty good start to the season as well. With him, we've got Okor. We're going to try Jaws Okor. I wasn't that happy with our Austrian defender. You know, what was he? Dragovic. I've not been that impressed with him, and Morrison is slightly injured. So Okor is kind of getting his opportunities here to show what he can do. Luke Ayling's been really good. So Ayling, Ndidi, Mentham, Roberts, and Murphy have probably been our best players. Yeah, I would say they've probably been our best players. I feel like when I've watched them play, they have been the big differences overall. Really, other than that, I'm still trying to sell Jimmy Cabot or Dos Santos. I want to sell one of them while they're both worth a bit of money. You know, Dos Santos, I like him more than Jimmy Cabot, but he's old. If we could get $5 million for him, I think that's not too bad and gives a bit of money then to improve our defense when it comes to January. But yeah, Patterson's been pretty good actually as well. Yeah, Patterson, I guess, is pretty good as well. But yeah, those would be our stand-up players so far in the first month. But let's get into this game against Man City. I want 3 points. We're playing at home. Could this be it? Could this be the season we finally break through? So we can see from the Man City team. I forgot to check them out for you guys, actually. So we'll actually just go check them out. I normally do that just before the match. So Man City right now when it comes to their team. Sarri is actually the manager. Huh. He went from Chelsea to Man City. Kevin De Bruyne is their key player still. Last year they came fourth, and the year before they came third. So they're still trying to get back into those winning ways. Transfer-wise, they sold 114 million. So that's a lot they sold. Bernardo Silva's gone to Real Madrid for, you know, an okay amount of money, but, you know, it's not that much really, is it? You know, they might have been hoping for more for that for him. They bought 191 million worth of people in. Dembele was obviously the big sign-in here. 90 million for Dembele, 23 years old. Is he really worth the 95 million? I mean, Barcelona spent 107 million, so technically they lost money, but he played a lot of games for them. He played really well. Maybe he's worth it then. He obviously had a very good time with them. A few other players they brought in here, but none of them really stand out. Matthew Ryan, they're going from Brighton to Man City, I guess just as a backup goalkeeper, but okay. Let's see the team then. We got Sane, or Dembele is playing Icardi up front. That's a scary attack there. That's three good attackers right there. They're playing fantasy football, it feels like, right now. We got Gundogan, De Bruyne, of course, one of my favourite Premier League players at the moment. Bentancur, I don't know, I don't recognise this guy much. Goulam, Laporte, Stones, Walker. Okay, it's not too crazy. It's a lot of what you expect, actually. Not really much new things. You know, Icardi, Dembele and stuff, but a lot of the familiar faces there. Hopefully we could try and beat them out here, encourage them. Revenge really against Man City? Is that what we're hoping for? The fans? Yeah, give the fans something. Let's give the fans. We're at home today. We're playing well in the league. There's always a significant talking point from the absence of Joe Rails. He's been rested, that's all. Let's jump into the game. Here we go. Time to see what this team can do. I'm hoping, I want you guys to see more what this team can do. I've enjoyed the last month. The games have been really fun, I have to admit. Some have been a bit nervy. We've not been at our best. I think we can definitely see better from this team. So I'm really looking forward to see what we can do. And the defense has been better than I thought. I was really worried after that Millwall game, but the defense has so far done okay. And the attack actually has not been as... Well, the attack's been pretty good, but like Falcao, maybe would have liked one or two more goals from him so far, but like, beggars can't be choosers, can they? He's got a lot of good people behind him. No shots on target for either so far. Man City are having the ball completely. This is how we kind of expect. This is what our game plan kind of is. Let the other team have a lot of the ball, just don't let them make anything of it. And so far, we're half an hour in. They've had one shot on target. So it's kind of going as I expected. 61%, 77%. Tackles, headers won. It's pretty even, a lot of that. Possession-wise, though, obviously they're completely all over. We've only had one chance, though, ourselves, and it wasn't even on target. So not looking great in our own way either. So maybe it'll just end up being a 0-0 draw, which, you know, for me, against the big teams, a draw, I think, is perfectly fine. We're happy with that. If we get that lucky win, I'm fine with that as well. End of the first half, literally nothing happened. Huh. Great. Revenge. They always love revenge. Revenge feels a little bit broken, to be honest. They always love it, especially if they like you. They always love to think, yeah, we could get them for last time, even though no one expected us to win, and neither did we, but we want to get them. It just seems a bit overpowered, possibly. It would make more sense to me if it was a team that maybe you should beat, but they beat you last time. Let's say we lost to Millwall. Next time we played them, if I say, "I'll get revenge," that makes sense to me, because like we expect to beat them. So if we lost them, it's kind of like we need to get revenge. We need to get our pride back. If you're losing against a team which should beat you, it doesn't really make sense. But Falcao picks up the ball. He passes it up to, yeah, not one of our players. Man City player got it. Good ball into Icardi, and Icardi just flies in the air, just hovers in the air, and just taps the ball into the net. 1-0 to Man City. What a shame. That should have been... If Falcao could have got that ball to Roberts, that could have been a great opportunity to break away. And obviously his rating has been affected by the fact that he did that terrible pass. Oh, Falcao. I just talked about the fact I was slightly disappointed in you. You've made it now worse. Everyone watching is going to think you're terrible. They're going to think you're a loser. Ugh. Okay, let's make some changes then. Bobby Reed's going to come on, of course. We're going to have to bring on Bobby Reed. And Dede's looking a bit tired here, says Cunningham. We'll bring on Charlie Taylor for him. And maybe Gunnarsson for Ndidi could work. Yeah, we'll bring on Gunnarsson for Ndidi. He's looking a little bit tired. I don't expect to get anything from this match. I don't think we're going to score at this rate. There were 2 shots on target. That was it. So the tactic worked. We just didn't get the luck, I guess. Or we weren't clinical at all. We've not made any attempt of any opportunities. And the only couple of opportunities that Man City have been given, they managed to take advantage of one of them at least. Or, no, 2 of them now. Okay, there we go. 2-0 to Man City. It wasn't meant to be. Okay, you know what? I'm fine with that. We're doing well in the league. This is to be expected. This is not a crisis. This is not something terrible. This is just normal footballs. Normal footballs. We're 6th for the moment. Oh, yeah, we're coming in 6th. That's fine. If we can be top 6. That's a great... I mean, top 10 is, you know, kind of what we would love. Like, that would be a massive achievement if we can get the top 10. So, if we stay top 10, you know, I'm pretty happy with that. Swansea beating Everton. Danny Welbeck going another late goal there, which will actually win it for Swansea, it looks like. Bobby Reed can't get to the ball. There's so many Man City defenders there. Roberts, though, has the ball. He's kind of going between them. Takes a long shot. Not terrible. You know, it was on target, but Edison, a bit too easy for him. Just dives to the floor, picks it up. He's got a very bad condition right now. What's going on with Edison? Huh. Bobby Reed over free kick. 94 minutes have already gone by, so there you go. That's going to be the end of the game full time. 2-0 to Man City. Okay, probably the worst performance we've actually given against any of the big teams so far, so not great. So I'm not gonna be happy about this. I'm gonna say I'm not happy about it. You did better against Man United and against Chelsea, so I can't really support them on this, but it's to be expected. Next time we'll be back against Liverpool. See you in a sec. And here we are with the match against Liverpool away from home. And if I remember correctly, Jurgen Klopp is still the manager of Liverpool. Last 2 seasons, they've both come second. Second both times. So close to the Premier League title, but both times they've been beaten out of it. But Jurgen Klopp is still seeking that title. The title at Liverpool have never been able to get the Premier League title. Obviously, they have won, you know, kind of the top tier title. Not the... You know, when the Premier League was formed, I think in 1991, they haven't won it since then. But they did win it the top league, obviously, many times before, as you can see there. But it's just that one thing they've always been so close many times and just not gotten. It's very sad in a way, just how close they've been, to be honest. So many years in a row, but yeah. But this is the team right now. You see a lot of familiar faces there. Becker is their key player, actually, at the moment. When it comes to their transfers, then they sold 57 million. They only brought in 81 million, so definitely did not spend as much as Man City. We got only 3 players here. Leon Bailey looks like their big buy here. Leon Bailey, 23 years old now, looking very good. Very good indeed. Yep, we came straight from Germany. 53 million. That's a lot of dosh. Could go to 77 million. That's a lot of money, but he'll probably be worth it. He looks like a really good player. But can we do it against Liverpool? Once we play this game, we played for the top 6 teams then. So even if we lose this game, we'll go down the table, but we'll still be pretty good. We played for the top, 6 teams. So we just got to play lots of smaller teams from now on, apart from 2 more this half of the season. So I'll be very happy with that. We're going to keep things the same. We're actually going to keep everything exactly the same as it was, because this is how I want to play it against these big teams. I don't think there's anyone I wanted to bring on. No, I was thinking of Dos Santos, but I don't bring him on. Patterson's not really good in this formation either. Morrison will put him in front of Dragovic, and maybe Joe Zakor as well, yeah. I'll put him actually up front. I'll put him as our main one for now. Joe Zakor will go on the bench. We'll put Morrison back into the first team. He's been doing well. He was with us at the start, but he's not a bad defender, and he's always performing for us. He's obviously, a very veteran Cardiff player right now. Him and Gunnarsson, 2 of our kind of main veterans at the moment in the club. But let's go into the match and see if we can get a point against Jurgen Klopp away from home. Last game, very disappointing. Not going to give you guys a very good opinion of this team at all, but hopefully this will be it. Salah's going to play up front for them. Firmino, Sane, and Bailey up front. Okay, Fabinho, Henderson, of course, Robertson, Umtiti, Gomez. Okay, a lot of familiar faces. There were just a few added little things, like Umtiti and Bailey and stuff, but mostly familiar faces. Obviously, Klopp likes his team, and it's obviously worked. He came second twice in a row, which is, pretty good. Even though they haven't won, it's still good, I think Liverpool fans will be very happy with that they're competitive. That's what Liverpool fans want, is just be competitive. We own them for last time. Fine, let's do that. Yeah, revenge. Revenge. I'm tired of revenge these days, to be honest. But here we go. Can our players perform today? Does not look like it. Liverpool over corner straight away, and Joe Gomez has scored in under a minute. 58 seconds, probably to be exact, or 57 seconds, about that time. We don't need to see that again. Oh, God. Oh, blimey. Okay. So, looks like another defeat is probably on the cards against one of the big teams, which I'm going to keep saying this, guys. This is to be expected. It's Liverpool and Man City. Our team is nowhere near good enough to take them on just yet. We cannot, entice those sorts of players at this point in time. But Bailey running forward. Ooh, good tackle there. Was that by Cunningham? Very good move there. Bailey was going extremely fast, so the ball kind of went out of control. Falcao gets the ball in, Ndidi. Bendetti, yes, gets out to Roberts. Roberts! Oh, Roberts. I was hoping he'd pass the Roberts. I was like, yes, Roberts is open, and he did it. We got a corner here. Roberts with a corner. Can we get something out of our corner? No, nope, nope, nope. Becker's ready. Was not a great corner there by Roberts, sadly. Oh, come on, Patrick. Come on. Come on. Okay, great tackle there as well by our other back there. Fabinho passes down to Henderson. Liverpool on the attack again. Firmino and Alexander. Can he get the ball into Bailey? What? So many little things are going on in those few seconds there. Okay, so we had... Let's go over this. Let's go over the replay here. So we have Alexander make his way in. He takes a pass. Gets to the Bailey. Bailey... could be a penalty. Then Alexander shoots. He saves it, but Salah picks it up. None of these 2 defenders pick it up. How did neither of them tackle him or pick it up? How is that not a penalty? Maybe it should have been a penalty anyway, so maybe I'm complaining over nothing, but the whole sort of system of events there was just preposterous in all shapes and forms. Definitely we need a better defense. We need a better defense for these big teams. Our defense is not good for these big teams. And actually our attack isn't either, because we're not scoring, are we? That's a good point. These last 2 games we haven't scored. So Firmino passes it in, and Salah could have made it 3-0 there. Great opportunity. But that's a good point, actually. The fact that we haven't even scored these last 2 games maybe shows our attack isn't even good enough. Or maybe our midfield, our tactic isn't really to use the midfield. Our tactic is to kind of play defense and attack. Defend well, not give them any opportunities, and then we kind of then hit them on the break. But that does not seem to have worked out at all for us so far, these 2 games. After the Chelsea game, I was feeling pretty confident. I was like, okay, maybe this can work. Maybe we can steal points away from the big teams. But now I'm starting to doubt whether this tactic's going to work. Because our other tactics working against the smaller teams, maybe I should just treat the big teams like we treat the small teams. Keep it very simple, maybe. Maybe that would be better, because it seems to be working against the smaller teams. Oof. But then again, I just don't think we're good enough to match these big teams 1-to-1. I do that against the smaller teams because I think we can match them in many areas. But against like Liverpool and stuff, we can't match them in any area. Like literally, probably no area we can match them. Which is kind of sad. Disappointing, yep. Show me something else in the second half. Nothing really to show it, guys. Damn. Was no upsets for us today. But, yeah, that's what you get in football. Sometimes things go exactly as you expect. Sometimes you get massive surprises that really just take your socks off. But that is not meant to be the day. Look at 23 shots for Liverpool for the us. Salah, though, hits it in. Look at the stadium. Look at this Liverpool stadium. So nice. Such a nice stadium. Oh, prostate cancer. Lovely. But, yes. Nothing I can really do. There's real commentary I can make about this. It's just disappointing all around. But to be expected. Bailey passes back to Henderson. Bailey runs it. Oh, Bailey passes down to Robertson. We got Maine. Very nice football here by Liverpool. And, okay, it's fine. It goes over the top there. McCarthy. Can we blame McCarthy? I'd blame the defender. I don't think we blame McCarthy for this. I think McCarthy's been okay. He's just not been great. But there's not much you could have really done with those 2 goals there. The fact that they're getting so many opportunities is really down to our defence. They did a much better job against Man City. Man City we were kind of keeping out a lot of the time. But this game, look at this. Liverpool having a lot of shots on target and stuff. They're getting a lot of shots in general. They're just all over the place. Maybe the creativity of Liverpool is just too good compared to Man City. Maybe. Then again, Man City do kind of have their shape of their formation was a bit more defensive. Liverpool's shape of formations are a lot more attacking. Henderson with a long-range effort, 68th minute. Might as well make some changes here. Falcao, still just nothing today, which is a shame. Kennedy we're going to bring on for Murphy. Might as well change something in attack. That's all for the attack. Atakan does have a yellow card, but the defense has been really bad. Charlie Taylor or Okor? I think Morrison's frustrated, but he's got 82% right now. He's not that tired. We'll bring on Charlie Taylor. It's not a big difference there, but we have to change something, you know. It just obviously isn't working here today. At all. Both of these games. Absolutely terrible. Well, not the worst things ever, you know. 2-0 is not the worst thing ever, but it just, you know, not very good performances, I would say, overall. Definitely going to be still looking for that top 10. That's still what we want. Not going to be making our way into the top 6, I don't think. We're not ready for that just yet, but I still think with the performances we've done against the smaller teams, I still think a top 10 position is still potential. There's still a possibility. It's still a potential chance it could happen, guys. Do not get dismayed by this performance here. It's bad, but it's Liverpool. This is Jurgen Klopp and Liverpool. What am I meant to do? 33 shots, 11 on target, 2 for us. Yeah. This tactic didn't work out today, but it will work tomorrow, I bet you. You know, that's what happens, you know. Maybe at one point, this is the thing, you can't always throw out the baby with the bathwater. You might have some bad performances, you think, oh, it's not working. But then if you keep it, it actually turns around. But if you change it, it gets worse, because actually, it would have been fine anyway. It's hard to tell sometimes whether the formation or the tactic is working or whether it's not. Or just a bad day, or just the team, etc. There's so many little variables involved. It's hard to tell sometimes. But there we go. Liverpool coast past us. Not great for us. That will leave us in 10th position in the table. We've now played 4 of the top 6 teams. So that's good. We're going to play a lot of the smaller teams now. Hopefully then we can keep to around this area. If we can be 12th or above, I'll be happy. 10th and above would be amazing. Europe, you know, top 7 would be just incredible. A miracle in a way. But we'll see. Goals scored and goals conceded, we're kind of around that area, so that's quite nice. Attendance is about the same. We'll be back next time then against Southampton and Wolves most likely. So 2 nice games that hopefully we can try and get some points in, and I'll see you then. Hopefully that'll be a better time.